back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Jennifer. I think this is gonna go up Saturday night, so happy Easter weekend to everyone who is celebrating, and happy belated, and I'm gonna try to pronounce it correctly, Howley or Holy to everyone who celebrated earlier this week. And today we're gonna do just a spring look. You know, I feel like we're finally getting into like some decently warm weather, at least here in New England. I've got a couple of new products that I'm gonna show you, like new products new to the market. Then I have some things that are new to me. And yeah, we'll just dig in, play around. I'll also have a couple of updates on some products. So with that, let's get started. As you saw in my intro, I have my fuzzy bunny ears on to pull my hair back with. I just felt like, you know, come on. I mean, who doesn't need a pair of fuzzy bunny ears? Okay, whether you celebrate Easter or not, like, you know, fuzzy bunny ears work for everyone. Okay, so what we're gonna do today, like I said, we're gonna do a spring look. I'm gonna incorporate some things that are new, like new. This is the, I think it's Saie Slip Tint, the broad spectrum tinted moisturizer. I have it in shade 3. This is the packaging it comes in. And I haven't even opened it yet. Tinted moisturizer on the Sephora website, and we'll certainly see if it's worth putting in the Sephora sale cart video, which is coming up soon, guys, coming up soon. Can't believe it's April. I do have my brows done, Gucci brow pencil, and I have some Grwm waterly oil on my skin. Okay, so what we're gonna use, that's the foundation. I'm gonna use the Virgin Orchid, yeah, Virgin Orchid Quad from Tom Ford. I picked this up in my CCO haul, and you guys really all said that you wanted to see a look with it, so I'm gonna do that. The Bobbi Brown Rosy Glow Highlighting Powder. Again, I picked this up at the outlet. I need to go back there. We're gonna use the Chanel blush in Rose Petal. This is the original formula. I just figured I should pull out some of my old Chanel blushes. I actually have found, guys, some old blushes. Now, I thought I threw them all away. So I have some, okay, so I had some that were really old, like 20 years old. And before I started my channel, I had kept them for 20 years. And like 2 years, I guess it's 2 years ago now, I threw them away. I threw them away because they were 20 years old, and you just shouldn't keep makeup like, I mean, it goes bad. It goes bad after 3 years, not mind 20. But so I did, I threw them away. At the time, I never thought I would start a channel, to be honest with you. I'm so busy with work. I don't know what I was thinking. But anyway, that's not the point. So I did, I threw them all away like an idiot. And I should have kept them because I could have at least swatched them for you to show you what some of the old shades look like. I mean, I had shades that people haven't talked about in forever. I had a Golden Sun, I've mentioned that. That one I threw, that was just stupid. I don't know what I was thinking there. Anyone sees Golden Sun anywhere, DM me immediately. I will go and buy it. But anyway, so I'm pulling out some of the ones that I don't pull out, and then I'm also gonna check the ones that I've just found. They're like in testers. When you work for Chanel, plus I have friends at Chanel, you get like testers. You've seen them. They're in like a black case. You can depot them and put them somewhere else. But anyway, I found some. I just have to clean them and make sure they don't have, like, I don't know, mold or something. They smell fine. I don't know. Anyway, once I figure that out, I will show you them on my channel. But today we're going to use in Rose Petal because I thought that would be good with the look. I'm going to use a Becca lipstick because I've never used a Becca lipstick before. This is in shade Truffle. I think it might be a little warm, but you know, we'll see for the look. But I mean, who knows? We'll figure it out. No need to get stressed about it. This is just a fun get ready with me look. I'm gonna use the Gucci bronzer, the Dior lavender powder. Yeah, we'll just play around, like do a spring, you know, pinky kind of look, cool look. So let's start with the tinted moisturizer. I said I got this in shade 3. It might be a little too deep, but we'll find out. Apply generously as the last step of your skincare routine and 15 minutes before sun exposure. So basically they're saying that it's like a, you know, an SPF for your skin. It does have zinc oxide 15%. So you may feel like, you know, that's enough for you when you go out. There are, for me, I put on an SPF under everything and let it sit in and then put on makeup, but there are some people who just do a tinted moisturizer that has SPF in it. I mean, I don't think it's enough, but anyway, we won't get into that today. This is an SPF of 35. Okay, so let's put this on the skin. I'm gonna do it the way that I would do it if I was just getting ready in the morning, which is to just go like this, because that's what I would do with the tinted moisturizer. I mean, I do have my brows penciled in here, so I found a place to do my brows. I have to wait, well, I don't have to, but I'm gonna wait until I get vaccinated. So hopefully, sometime this summer, microbladed brows coming your way. All right. We'll let that sit for a minute. I put that on the skin. It's a tinted moisturizer. So again, I don't think it's buildable. I mean, I'll put a little bit more here where the rosacea is. I don't know. I don't think it's a tinted moisturizer. I mean, generally when something says tinted moisturizer, I don't, you know, but I'll put a little more. I am gonna have a video coming up, probably a shorts. If you're not familiar with shorts, they're basically less than a minute videos. It takes you just as long to create them, if not longer, frankly. But you can digest them in less than a minute. So it's great for all you guys. Not so great for us, but no, I'm just kidding. So it will be some lipstick swatches and on the lips with Bond Number 9 and Killian, because I've gotten some questions about those. They're not talked about very often. But folks want to, you know, they're expensive lipsticks and they come in really pretty cases. Like this is the Bond Number 9 one. If you're not familiar with Bond Number 9, it's a perfume house. And basically it's New York. This is a New York subway token or a symbol of it. And the lipstick comes out like that. These are refillable. And there's like a suction to it. Let's see if you can, which I love that. Anyway, so I have 4 shades in that. I've got a couple of shades in Killian. I think I've got 3 different shades in Killian. And some others, I'll do some others. I'll try to do like 10. My lips are... But anyway, so maybe House of Siage, you guys let me know. And again, I'll keep it short, so it's just, you know, me putting on the lipstick so you can see them. Bond Number 9 is actually one of my favorite lipstick formulas of all time. I just don't talk about it a lot because it's just not something people have shown a lot of interest in. You don't see it that many places. I buy it at Saks. You can buy it at the Bond Number 9. I feel like maybe Cosbar had, I'm not sure. But anyway, I love the perfumes. The perfumes are beautiful. And the lipsticks are great. The formula is really creamy. It's a great lipstick. It works really well for dry skin. I love the nude shades. They have plum and reds or whatever. But I really love their lipsticks. I just don't talk about it a lot because nobody asks. Killian, same thing, is a perfume house, but I love their lipsticks. Very pigmented. They are scented. If you like Love, Don't Be Shy perfume, they are scented with that, which is my favorite perfume of all time. So of course, I love the scent. Yeah, I'll do that, and maybe House of Siage and Jimmy Choo or Christian Louboutin. You let me know. Like the lipsticks that are super high end, you know, they range from like the $60 to $150 range. Are the ones that I'm talking about, so that I could, you know, lip swatch them for you guys. So if you're interested in picking them up, you don't have to spend any money without, you know, getting to try them. Okay, my face still feels tacky, which is weird. That never happens. So this is definitely moisturizing. I'll tell you that, guys, because my face still looks glowy. It's not a bad thing. I'm just, you know, letting you know. If you have oily skin, I don't think you're gonna like this because I've been talking for like 5 minutes and nothing has changed. So let's go ahead with powder. Okay, So I'm gonna use the Dior Lavender Powder. Comes in this case. If you guys are interested in me trying the Dior bronzer, let me know. I will do that. I have not picked them up yet. I don't think the light shades were available yet, but even if they are, I haven't picked them up yet. Anyway, let me know. The new Dior eye quads, Dune and Mirage, they are on their way to me. It will be a while before I get them. So you'll probably see reviews from other folks first. If you want to go out and buy them, you know, I wouldn't blame you before, I mean, like, if you don't want to wait for my review, because things have been weird. I don't know if they're coming to the US Dior site. I know they're coming to the US because I've seen them here already. I don't know where they're going to be available, where they're not going to be available. I don't know anything. So, you know, it's up to you guys. You make your decision about whether you want to buy them or not. The swatches I've seen of them is they are very, I don't want to say sheer. They don't look very pigmented to me. I'm getting them because I have a channel and I'm going to show all of you. I can tell you honestly that if I was just Jennifer, just buying makeup, I would not have picked these two up. They don't really call to me. I'm just being honest and letting you guys know. But for the channel, I'm picking them up so you guys can see them. I was looking for my brush. I'm like, where is my brush? Why can't I find my brush? Okay, so today we're gonna use, this is the Year of the Ox brush. Chikuhodo Year of the Ox brush that I picked up on Beautylish. I have the Year of the Ox, and then I have the Year of the Rat because that's my year. All right, so this is a little bit of a smaller powder brush because I'm gonna kind of pounce it in here, like all over my skin. Yeah, I've been fighting with myself lately about getting a really expensive powder brush. I don't need it. I know that. Like, you guys have written to me and been like, Jen, you don't need it. And I know I don't. I know I don't need it. I'm aware. But I want I want one. The one I want is the KZ1, which isn't just, it doesn't exist anymore. And then the other one I want is one that Lexi Zhang has. It's the PFO something, and that one like is a limited edition one and sold out basically immediately. And I should have bought it when it was available, and I didn't. I don't know what I was thinking. But there's a P08, I think it's P08 that's available. It's like $450 or something. I mean, it's a little expensive. So let's use the good old Gucci bronzer in 01. This is still a favorite bronzer of mine, guys. I mean, it's not, I haven't pulled it out like recently because I've been trying new things for you, but I still love the Gucci bronzer. I think it's a great bronzer for me. It still has a little bit of its initial scent, very little though, most of it's gone by now. And yeah, it's a very cool toned bronzer though. Like, so if you don't like cool toned bronzers, you're not gonna like this one. I've been using the Tom Ford Gold Dust recently that I also picked up on the CCO haul that I did. It's very, very pretty. It is a warm toned bronzer. Absolutely warm toned. So if you don't like that, if you don't like a warm toned bronzer, don't get that one because it's definitely warm. Okay, I warmed my skin up a little more than I usually do today because I felt like with the tinted moisturizer, the tinted moisturizer does not cover much, which again is normal. It's a tinted moisturizer. I didn't expect it to. But my skin is a little red today. This rosacea is, the broken capillaries are bugging me. And I just need to make an appointment for a laser treatment. So with the lack of coverage, I just decided to bronze myself up a little bit because it covers a lot. You know, it's funny, like I used to use this La Mer tanner. It was a self tanner. I loved that. They discontinued it. I don't know why. Probably because there weren't a lot of people who used it because it really worked better for people who are pale. And a lot of people who are pale don't tan, period. So that's probably what happened. But anyway, And I always felt like when I used the La Mer Tanner, it evened out my skin and got rid of the redness. It covered, you know, broken capillaries, and then I wore less makeup, frankly, because my skin looked better. And I've yet to be able to find a sunless self tanner that works on me because I'm so pale. Like, if you put a regular tanner on me, it doesn't look right. I don't look right because it's too deep for, you can just tell it's not how I would look. So I need something that's just a very, very minimal tan for my face. And the La Mer one was perfect, and I've found nothing like it. So if anyone has any suggestions, throw them on out, because I love to find something. Okay, so we're gonna go in the Chikuhodo Z series. This is the cheek and highlight brush to go with the blah 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 Bobbi Brown Rose Quartz highlighter. So like I said, I bought this at the outlets, and I actually really like this. It's a little peachier. It says Rose Quartz. No, Rosy Glow. It's a little peachier than it is rosy on me, but I do like it. I think it looks really pretty. I think it's a nice highlighter, and I basically got it for free, so you know, can't really complain about that. Yeah, if you have, you know, a CCO near you, and there's a lot of them, check them out. It sounds like there are some that aren't outlets, that are like concept stores that you don't get the discount, so just, you know, call them and ask. I've tried to get in contact with one here for a couple days because I'm trying to find a product for a friend of mine, Aileen. I'm working on that. But every time I call, they're like overwhelmed. So I don't know if everyone's heard about the Tom Ford. I don't know what's going on. Or everyone's just trying to get out and do something and there's like nice weather. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, I've been having a tough time getting in touch with anyone. So anyway, this is Rose Petal. This is a soft pink. I'm gonna build it up on my hand here. It's a really pretty shade. I think it exists in the new formula. Pretty sure. We're gonna go with the same brush, and I would tell you that if there's a blush that you're looking for, you may want to contact some of the Chanel fashion stores. They might have some of the blushes. Maybe. Just, you know, check it out if you're really like looking for one particular shade, like there's something you really, really want. Because they're gonna sell out. And when I say they're gonna sell out, I'm talking about shades that like were limited edition shades that might have been around for a while, and some stores had like limited stock. Now that they've reformulated, I know people are gonna be reaching out to stores to try to get whatever is left. So just, you know, if there was like a shade that you didn't want to pick up because you're like, oh, I don't really need it, I'll get it later, and it was a limited edition shade, I would strongly suggest you get it now because they're gonna be gone. Okay, so this is the Virgin Orchid. There's a number of shades that are still available in some stores, and to be honest, they're just not shades that I would want because I can't wear certain colors because I'm just too pale. So, you know, there are limited edition shades that I know some folks have, but I'm not interested in those shades. So, but you guys might be. So, you know, just be aware of that. It's really pretty. I think I'll like this because it's more like plummy. We'll do a simple look today. I always say that, but I really mean it today. Sonia G Classic Crease. And let's go in with the deepest shade. Why not? My face still feels tacky, by the way, guys. And I put powder on, so that's interesting. I mean, I didn't put a ton of powder on, but still. I don't know what that means. So what I'm gonna do is, like, I put it, as you can see, on the outer half of my eye, and then back and forth. I'm kind of using it as a transition, but I'm also kind of using it as a base. I've got the Classic Crease is kind of like a big brush for my eye shape, so it's gonna cover a lot of my eyelid. You'll see that in a minute. to kind of keep it, to make it like a deeper look. If you want to go with a lighter look, I mean, that would be easy to do with this palette as well. But I'm gonna deepen it up by making this kind of the base. Oh, this is pretty. Yeah, if you are seeing like Tom Ford for sale, I've seen it in a couple of different places. I think someone just posted that it was available at Costco. I don't remember, something like that. I think you're gonna see a lot of that because he's reformulating and changing a lot of different products. So like the lipsticks, looks like the eyeshadows, a bunch of other things. So like Chanel or Dior or whatever, if there's things that are your favorites, you might want to get them now. I mean, I don't have any inside knowledge, guys. I'm not telling you anything that's not, you know, readily talked about. This is the mini booster. We're gonna go in with this lavender shade. It's just that it's, you know, he's reformulating things. So there's a lot of products that have been discontinued, and I think that will continue. There are lipstick shades, eyeshadow quads. You know, he's been coming out with re-promotes for quite some time now. So I'm expecting that, you know, and all these have been on sale. They're at CCO, they're at Off Fifth, they're at Costco, wherever that was. So I'm guessing there's going to be a big reformulation, packaging, something. So yeah, it's coming. It's just a matter of when. Don't know. Don't have the inside scoop on that, but it's definitely coming. All right, so KZ07. We'll use this pinky shade on the lid. Yeah, so, you know, if there is something that you love, absolutely, I can't tell you that it's safe because I don't know. I'm not saying go buy backups. I'm just saying, like, if you're running out of something, or, you know, or if there is something that you literally use every single day, like the Terra. I bought 2 backups to the Terra. I have 2 of them. And now I have one for you guys that I'm gonna do in a giveaway when I reach 5,000. So, you know, I don't know if it's gone or if it's just being reformulated or what's happening, but I've been using that for years and love that product. So yeah, I was like, I'm gonna buy backups. But, you know, other things, I bought backups to the Kohl pencils because I know those are being discontinued or have been technically discontinued because he came out with different types of liners. I'm just going back in with the deepest shade just on the outer corner with the mini booster. So that kind of stuff. But for the most part, I don't really do backups. I kind of feel like, you know, things change, life moves on, you find new things. But if there's something that like just works for you really, really well and you just absolutely love in Tom Ford, you know, and it's on sale. Take advantage of it and, you know, get it on sale. I mean, that's not a bad thing. Okay. Inner corner with the light shade. Yeah, I mean, it seems like everyone is reformulating. I've heard some people say it's because they're moving to cleaner products. I've heard other people saying it's the supply chain has changed because of COVID. I've heard that it's because they're using cheaper ingredients. You know, I don't know. I really don't. I'm gonna use the lightest shade, just like kind of on top, just in the middle of the eye. You know, companies, beauty brands reformulate for various reasons. Chanel did it when I worked for them way back in the day, so this is not something new. It's just that we have more access to information now, and we know when these things happen. I'm gonna go with the Chikuhodo. This is the Z series. I think it's the Z11. Just gonna blend. I often use the Wayne Goss to blend, but today I'm gonna use this. Talk about Wayne Goss. By the time this goes up, the Wayne Goss bronzers will have dropped. I am gonna pick the coolest one, the lightest one of that up. I'm gonna go in with that same Z series brush. I'm gonna put a little bit of that white and just kind of go up in the brow with it. I'm gonna keep it relatively light because that's actually a pretty pigmented shade. And I don't want too much up there. I really like the Wayne Goss makeup line. I have all his blush highlight duos. I have the both eyeshadow palettes. I have lip liners, lipsticks, lip glosses. I think they're all good, actually. If I had to pick like one of his products, like if you said, oh, you could only have blushes, or you could only have lipsticks, or you could only have the eyeshadows, I'd pick the blushes. The blushes are amazing. Going in with that deepest shade and the Pencil 1 Sonia G, the brushes are out of this world. The blushes, not the brushes. The brushes are great too. His brushes are fantastic. I have a lot of his brushes, but I was talking about makeup. Okay. Anyway, yeah, so I would say the blushes highlights, they're amazing. Like, they're so good. They're beautiful on the skin. So I would say if I had to get only one thing from Wayne Goss, I get those. But I'm really looking forward to trying his contour slash bronzers. So today I'm going to use the Tom Ford Bruise. This is the kohl liner I was talking about, one of the kohl liners that has been discontinued. If you see it somewhere, pick one up, because, or if you like purple. I went in a little heavy-handed with the liner today because why not? I wanted to show you the Bruise. So, okay, let me curl my lashes. I'm going to use the Bite mascara. My update about the Bite mascara is that I love it. I've been using it now for several weeks. It works really, really well. I'll show you guys the look in a minute. But it's a really good mascara. It really does work extremely well. As I've said though in a couple of videos, the wand is huge. I'm not using it on my bottom lashes. So if you're the kind of person who just cannot use two different mascaras, like you just refuse, and I understand because it takes an extra step, I wouldn't recommend it because I have a tough time using it on my bottom lashes. Now that's because my bottom lashes are long, it hits my face, trying to get the wand. For me, maybe I'm just not skilled enough. That's entirely, that could be it. So for me, but I love it on the upper lashes because it's really quick. I can just be like boom, 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 and the lashes are exactly like I want them to be. They're full, they're long, they look great, and it's really easy. But I do use a different mascara on the lower lashes. So just, you know, something for you guys to keep in mind. Okay, so mascara is on. I've used the Bite mascara on my upper lashes and the MAC Giga Black on my bottom lashes, which is what I often use when I have like a big wand on top. And you can see, like, it really didn't take me a lot of time. I didn't do it on camera for you guys because today's more of a, you know, get ready with me kind of feel. But it really is a great mascara. It works really, really easily, and it covers your lashes like that. So let me bring you in close so you can see the look better. And then I'll put on the Becca lipstick. Okay, super close, but you can see, like, one, the mascara is really good. I did one coat. That was it. One coat. And the quad is beautiful. This Virgin Orchid, it reminds me a lot of Plum Tool by Dior, which is one of my favorites. So, you know, I'm super, it's taken me a while to get comfortable with purples and pinks, but yeah, I think it looks really, really pretty. So I'm definitely gonna be using this. I love it a lot. The Rose Petal blush, I think it's a really pretty blush. It's light. It's a light pink on me. I don't think it's a super pigmented blush. The Bobbi Brown Rosy Glow, I think, is a beautiful highlighter, actually. I think it's really nice. And again, this is the Gucci bronzer, which we've talked about many, many times. Okay, so let's go ahead and use the Becca lipstick. Now, if you guys have any recommendations for me about which Becca lipsticks to pick up, because some are still available, and I think Macy's still has their sale going, and they're on sale. So let me know. Although when this goes up, maybe not. But I will say that I've heard really good things. So, like I said, I just have this one in Truffle. Let's try it. Oh, that's a great color. It's not only a great color, but it feels really good. Of course, now that they're going away. That feels phenomenal. It also smells like suntan lotion, like in a good way. Like, you know, the, what is that? Coconut oil, you know? Yeah, it looks really nice. I don't have a lip liner on. It's really moisturizing. I love the shade for me. It's a brownie pink. Jen from Just Go Firefly, you should get the shade. You'd like this. Truffle. Yeah, it's really pretty. I mean, I could probably do something a little bit more cool, like a little pinker for this look, but I mean, you know, other than that. Yeah, I like it. It's nice. Feels nice. Okay, so overall, Becca lipstick may become a fast favorite. I'm gonna have to check the site and see what shades I want to pick up. Anyone have any suggestions? Let me know while they're still available. The lavender powder update. I really, really like this powder. I think it looks great on. It gives like a light diffusing kind of glow. It's really beautiful. It's worth picking up, I think, in my opinion. It works well. If you're super oily, I can't speak to that because my skin is so dry, but it works well for me. And it doesn't settle on the lines, doesn't age me. So I think part of it's because it's a lavender powder, but still, it's finely milled. It's really beautiful. Just gonna see about the scent. It does. It has a scent. So if you don't like fragrance, unfortunately. Gucci bronzer. You guys know I love the Gucci bronzer. Violet Orchid. Looks like Plum Tool, which you guys know. I love Plum Tool, so I love this. The Bobbi Brown highlighter in Rosy Glow. This is the first Bobbi Brown highlighter I've used, and I really like it. You know, Bobbi Brown's been around for a while. I'm sure there's other ones, so I'll have to try them out in the future. I think that looks really, really nice. The Tom Ford kohl liners are on their way out, so if you have access to them, I think Macy's has a few, Nordstrom might have a few left, and then the outlets, again, might have them. This is Bruise, which is just a really pretty purple. Rose Petal in the Chanel blush, if you are on the hunt to pick up, you know, old formulas of Chanel blushes. That's the Rose Petal. I really think it's very pretty. It's a pretty shade. The Saie Slip Tint, I just need more time with because I've just put it on, but I can tell you it is very hydrating. I mean, I felt like I actually needed some powder. Now, maybe I just needed more time. Maybe I needed to leave it on my skin for 30 minutes. I don't usually have 30 minutes, to be honest with you, to leave something, but maybe if I just threw it on and went out the door, like didn't do a full lick of makeup, I was just putting some, you know, moisturizer, tinted moisturizer on, it would be a good choice. Because it did really feel very moisturizing and like very comfortable, and it still does. So I think if you have dry skin, I would certainly say this is a good first impression. I just used it, so I can't say more than that. I actually think the 3 is okay for me though. That's the other thing I would say. Maybe I could go with the 2, but if you're pale like I am, but pale light, I think the 2 or 3. If you're pale, then go to the 1. But this is actually fine. Like I don't think, before I put all the bronzer on my face, I don't think it's I don't think I would need to, you know, the 1. The 2 maybe, but I think this actually works. I'd also say there's not a lot of coverage. So if you're somebody who wants coverage, and there are tinted moisturizers, Sisley makes one that is a cream. It's called the Tinted Sun Cream or something cream. I'll put it below. That thing is like full coverage, or at least it feels like it to me. And it's a tinted moisturizer. It's also waterproof, and that thing will cover up anything. But it's a great product, actually. I don't talk about it a lot, but it's a really good product if you're looking for something that's going to give you a lot more coverage. But this is a tinted moisturizer, so really take it at its word. It's just a moisturizer that has a little bit of tint to it. It's not going to cover imperfections, which I'm fine with. Usually, to be honest with you, when I wear these types of products, I don't put on makeup. It's more of a, I'm going out to run, I want to look a little better, put on my tinted moisturizer, maybe do my brows, put on some lip oil, and run out the door. So I don't usually do a full look with a tinted moisturizer. I just feel like tinted moisturizers, to me, it's more of, you know, a not there look. You know what I mean? That's just me. You don't have to do that, but that's how I roll. Okay, I think that's it for today, guys. Like I said, I'll have videos coming up with the lip swatches of the expensive lipsticks, and I will start pulling out, once I can make sure they're safe, the Chanel blushes that I found. Okay, I think that's it. Oh, one thing to mention. The Dyson giveaway, which is still going on because it's going on until April 15th. You have to comment on the video, the Dyson blowout video, and the Instagram post that I did. If you DM me, that does not enter you in the giveaway. It has to be that you comment on the Dyson blowout video and the Instagram post. DMing me won't enter you in the giveaway. So it has to be in both of those things, both of them. And you have to follow me on Instagram and YouTube. You have to be both. Because it's going to be a random generator that does the giveaway. And what it's going to do is it's going to pull from the comments on the YouTube video, and then it's going to check the Instagram post to make sure you commented there and that you're following me. If any of those things aren't checked, then your entry isn't valid. So I just want to make sure that's clear, because a bunch of people have been DMing me, and that's fine. You can DM me, but if you haven't done the other things, you're not entered. So just want to be very, very clear. Okay, I think that's it, guys. Thanks so much for joining me. I really do appreciate it. I hope to see you in another video really soon. And again, happy Easter to everyone that is celebrating.